when the frequencies are going down, it means your peace is reducing. And then it gets to a point, the result is something which is called negative peace. Now, the energies, there are two categories: external, internal. Now, external is the grossest energies in you. They are close to the frequency of the earth, because the earth is the lowest frequency of the elements. So the lowest frequencies inside you that we call negative energies can resonate well. They can match that of earth. So Mother Earth will absorb them for you.
What is the best method one can use to protect himself from negative energy? A simple practice will do.
Okay. A simple practice.
Practice about how someone can protect himself or herself from negative
energy. Okay. First of all, one must understand what is negative energy.
Okay.
The word negative sometimes is also misunderstood. We have spirit, and anything which is other than spirit can't exist. It's only spirit. So spirit being the only thing just reduces its frequency. See, it's very vibrant, and it just reduces the vibrancy, and then it something else other than spirit. But it's not true, of course. It is the spirit. It is just changing frequency. Then we see other things.
So it's the same spirit.
Yes, but relative to the original, then you can see a difference.
Okay.
Now, that one also steps down again, reduces frequency by the will of spirit. And it goes on and on and on. So we have different frequencies. So the lower versus the high frequency, we can say this is positive, this is negative.
Okay.
So the lowest frequencies are called negative, and the higher frequencies are called positive. When we are functioning with the frequencies which are first produced, they are high, so they are in harmony with spirit. But as we continue reducing, the frequencies reduce down, then what results is not directly in harmony, because it's unlike spirit. Spirit is very high frequency. So for that matter, those things, we call them negative, are actually lower energies, lower frequency energies.
Okay.
I want the understanding so that people get it clear. So let's take this example. When your frequency is high, for example, you will be feeling peace and happiness. But when the frequencies are going down, it means your peace is reducing. And then it gets to a point, the result is something which is called negative peace. Just as the thermometer, we can have heat. And then when it reduces very low, the temperature, we call it cold. So the cold is negative and the high is positive. The high heat is positive.
Okay.
In this way, when you as a spirit, you are in your field must be as vibrant as you are as a spirit. But anything which has become very low in frequency, when it enters your field, then there is discomfort because it's unlike you. I hope you are getting the
I'm getting it. But you said spirit does everything. It's from the spirit.
Yes.
And so why a negative energy coming to you as a spirit, you created it and you are still uncomfortable?
Yes. You want it to rise in frequency.
Okay.
As it's returning. You see, the return should be raising of frequency so that it comes back to actually merge into you.
Okay.
But when it comes raw, as it is negative, it's not raising frequency to return, but it's pushed into your field. It is something unlike you.
Okay.
You see? So this is the concept of negative energies. And let's take this example again. When you are in spirit consciousness, you are happy, you are blissful. And when your bliss is contracting, it's reducing, then it gets to the point it's almost like nail. And that is where unhappiness, something other than happiness. When the peace reduces, it gets to the point almost like nail. So comparatively, it is unlike what it used to be. So for that matter, we see those things all as negative conditions. And they come out of contraction, but entering your field, it should expand. But if it doesn't expand and it stays in your field, that is something your spirit doesn't want. Okay. You see, so this way, something like anger, fear, sadness, these are all energies which are lower, very, very low. That means they are minus the original vibration, which is joy, peace, love. So the opposite pole of love is hatred. That means very low frequency. High frequency, love. Low frequency, hate. So when you introduce hatred in your field, then your spirit, what is that? So your spirit abhors that. That means your spirit really doesn't want it that way. It wants the transformation of that hatred, as it is a frequency coming into your field, then it transforms and it becomes love. This is the situation. So once we understand like this, then there is this question. How do we transform the negative energies as they enter our field? Then we will come to those which have already entered our field. What should we do? You see, negative energies are all around. And as they head towards our field, what should we do? See, we have to let them change in frequency as they come. And if they have already entered our field, what should we do? Now, we can say darkness is negative because all the light has almost vanished. It has, light can become dim, 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 and in the long run, dark.
Be dark.
You see? So, as it's becoming dim, 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 that is the positive is reducing. And then finally, dark. It's like absence of the positive. So negative is like absent, almost absent, absence of the positive totally. But once it is like that, how do we drive away darkness? Just by bringing light there, the darkness vanishes. So in actual fact, if we have a situation all around us that is negative energies, if we can stabilize ourselves in positive energy, then it becomes very difficult for the negative to enter. But the problem is we have certain desires which open us up for the negative to enter. See, so it's like we open our own selves for the negative to enter. You are spirit, but the desires go into the lower side and we desire them. So it is because of the desires we have opened ourselves up for the lower frequencies to enter.
Okay.
Otherwise, your spirit is like light. So darkness has no chance.
So you have stable energy.
Yes. Okay. Darkness has no chance. Negative energies have no chance. But because of desires, that is why the negative can enter our field. Now, when they have entered and the cause is desire, then we simply chase these things away by switching on the higher desire. If I say higher desire, desire for realizing yourself. Once you are realizing yourself, it means the desire for those negative energies, outer world, negative things, desire for them is reduced. When you reduce it, immediately they will be pulling away from your field. Okay. So you are desiring higher things. That is one. But we have people who are dominated by negative energies, and how to change their desires. They maintain the same desires that open them up for the negative energies to enter. So once it is like that, they can't help themselves. So sometimes we give them certain techniques that will take away, to pull the negative energies away.
I think that is what even the person is asking. You said
yes.
A simple practice.
Yes, I'm going to give that, but I want understanding, because what they understand as negative energies, some don't even understand. They just use the words. So when you are dominated like that, and you are addicted to certain desires, then it means it will continue coming. These negative energies will continue coming. And what should you do? Once you cannot change your desires, in fact, that should have been the solution. Change your desires and desire higher things, and these things will pull away. When you desire higher things, it's like you are now establishing your reality. and then these things will go away. But if you can't do that, then we give you simple techniques which will absorb the negative energies away. Now, the energies, there are two categories: external, internal. Now, external is the grossest. They are the heaviest. They are the more serious side of the negative energies. And simply because the earth is the lowest frequency of the elements. So all the negative energies which are very gross and they are in your field can be in tune with Mother Earth. So Mother Earth can absorb them for you. So whenever you sit, for example, with your feet flat on the bare ground, the earth, the contact with your feet, then especially when you have intention inside it, spirit is so powerful that when you have intention, your intention will be obeyed by Mother Earth. Mother Earth, in your intention, absorb the negative energies from me. That is in your intention. And you focus under the sole of your feet, the contact with Mother Earth. Feel there. And as you keep the intention that the flow of negative energies going through the sole of your feet into the earth. And if anybody is functioning on a level where you can see your spiritual field, your energy field, and the negative energies inside it, the person will see the flow of the negative energy going down, going down, going down. It will be absorbed by Mother Earth. You can keep in that state for those who are having too much of negative energies. At one sitting, you can be in that state for about 20 to 30 minutes. Just sit and have the intention that these energies should be flowing down into Mother Earth, into the earth, and the earth will absorb them. The reason the earth is absorbing them is that same frequencies attract, and the grossest energies in you, they are close to the frequency of the earth, because the earth is the lowest frequency of the elements. So the lowest frequencies inside you that we call negative energies can resonate well. They can match that of earth. So Mother Earth will absorb them for you. So if you keep doing that once a day or twice a day, in serious cases, twice a day, for about 3 days or so, a lot of the negative energies will be gone. Now, there is another section of negative energies which will not go. They are higher in frequency than the lowest ones, but they are also negative compared to the spirit frequency. That is what I call internal. Okay. So the external is the ones
the grossest,
the earth has absorbed. So you haven't finished, but you've done a good job by that contact with Mother Earth. Then, how to clear the internal ones. The internal ones, you see, the creation is fantastic. You have this big body you call earth, and a portion is inside your body. And in this way, you exchange the lower frequencies flowing, and they can enter your field. But the earth can take them back. Now, the internal side also, there is something that can take them. What is that thing? The sun. The sun is there to take the internal negative energies. The internal negative energies, most of them come in the form of mental poisoning, mental negative energies, and the emotions. You see, they are more subtle, and their influence affects your spirit in the sense that you enter into a state of confusion if plenty of these energies, negative energies, which are of internal nature, are working on you. Now, how to clear them? Yes. There are two ways you can clear them. One of the ways is this way. Early morning, when the sun is coming up, if where you are, you can have a glimpse, you can see the sun. These things are there to help you. So you focus on the sun, and as you focus on the sun, the same intention you had as you place the foot on the bare ground, the same intention, you are releasing the internal negative energies. You want the sun to absorb them. So as you focus on the sun, the rays of the sun always does two things. It radiates sense energies, and it receives energies. These things are going on all the time. So the portion of energy, the part of the role that the sun is playing, absorbing. So once you have the intention of giving it, then the sun will absorb it. See, the same way we breathe in and breathe out, the sun sends energy out and takes energy in. But this is not taught. It's not taught to people. They don't know it. So it's sending energy. That is why if you have a solar panel, it can absorb the sun's energies. And the other side is not known to people, that it is there also to absorb. So when you have the intention to release the negative energies, in actual fact, you are spirit, you are powerful, so the sun obeys you. And because of your intention to release, then the sun will be absorbing the internal negative energies. Mostly mental energies, mostly subtle energies. We have lower mind, higher mind. So mostly the lower mind is having these negative energies. You know, we have the body, we have the physical, then we have the lower mind, then we have the higher mind. But lower mind, higher mind, they are all the internal when I'm talking of the internal. But mostly it is the lower mind that is infested with negative energies. As you go to the higher mind, you are getting closer to spirit, and there negative energy cannot survive there. But the lower side of the mind absorbs negative energies. So have the intention, sit, focus on the sun. And as you focus, have the intention to release whatever negative energies there are. And the sun will be absorbing them. The sun absorbs them direct from your eyes, but if you close your eyes, you can still see the sun's image. And once you can see the sun's image, still the sun reaches deep to pick. So this practice, you do it this way. When you focus on the sun, it can be just 1 minute or even 30 seconds. Then close your eyes and you will still see the image of the sun. And the sun will go deeper and extract. So concentrate on that light. Beloved brothers and sisters, what about when where you are you cannot see the sun? Yes. Again, your spirit is so powerful that your intention will be obeyed by the sun. The earth obeys your intention because you are spirit. The sun will obey your instruction, your intention. So if the sun is not directly visible for you, just imagine the sun, and there will be a connection with the sun just by imagination, and it works the same. So you concentrate on the sun and you have the intention of releasing negative energies from you. Certainly, lo and behold, a whole lot will be going. And the same like that of the earth, 20 to 30 minutes, you'll be in that state, and a lot will leave you. So morning, evening, for about 3 days,
Okay.
there will be so much
Okay.
that will leave you.
Okay. Thank you very much for that wonderful answers and practices. But after letting go of the external and the internal, shortly, how do you maintain these energies?
Great. When you have let go.
Yes, of the external and the internal, how do you maintain these energies?
Very good question. See, once you have done it for like 3 days continuous, the next technique you do so that you will be more stable in the let me call it the positive state. When you are becoming stable, what happens is that there will be a balance between the poles here and there. So you balance yourself in the middle. And once you are getting balanced, you will no more be shaking. You will no more be attracting negative energies. In the balanced state, it is impossible for negative energy to come to you. So you can do this technique that I'm going to show you. I've given it out several times.
Okay.
But people don't know how powerful it is, how great. See, in the mornings, you can turn in the direction of the east towards the sun. Whether the sun is there or not, it doesn't matter. Then you close your right nostril.
Okay.
I've given you the reason in different lessons. Because you want to balance the energies inside you. It is only in a balanced state of your energies that you function in such a frequency that negative energies, they stay away. So the sun is represented by your right nostril. The moon is represented by your left nostril. So the moon too is there for a purpose. You have earth, you have the sun, you have the moon. And they are functioning. Once again, the number 3 is happening here. Now, the two of them, you balance them inside your energies. And it keeps you freed. Now, how to do it, as I said, you close the right nostril. Why? Because in the daytime, the atmosphere will be charged with the sun energies. And you will be lacking the moon energies. So close the sun. The sun is the right nostril. Close it. Pull the moon energy to store. You pull the moon energy through the left nostril strongly, and you store it by holding it for some time. Then you can release, and then you repeat the process. And you do it 7 times. I'll do an example for you to watch. To get a more powerful result, when you are pulling the air in, just before doing it, turn your tongue to touch the palate and keep it there whilst you breathe in. But when you are breathing out, release your tongue. When you go again, turn the tongue to the palate, then draw in and hold it. Turning the tongue enhances the absorption of the energy from the moon. And in this way, storing the moon energy, that energy stored will balance the sun because you are entering the day. So the sun will dominate. So you added the moon to balance the sun. And once you are balanced, throughout the day, negative energies have no chance. A balanced person cannot be, let me use the word, cannot be contaminated. Negative energy cannot come.
Enter your field.
Yeah, cannot enter your field. No way. Yes. Now, you do it 7 times in the morning. In the evening, it is the same thing, but the only thing is it is in the opposite direction. Opposite to east is west. And the performance, you are entering night. Night is dominated by the moon. So you have to store the sun energy. So you close the moon, the left. And then you draw in deep the sun energy. Hold it. Of course, your tongue is curled. And then you keep it for some time. Then you release it. And you do it also 7 times.
The same as the sun.
Yes. In this way, after you have cleansed yourself the way I showed, and you do this, then you give no chance to, you become stable in balanced state, and there is no chance for negative energy whatsoever.